bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Basically cheating. It's a dream. You should get that.
Let's go! My face, sir! Hello and welcome everyone to Nickel City X-Wing. My name is Greg, and we have two big legacy game nights for you. The first one is Mark versus Vladimir. We are ready to go. Time has started. I am not alone tonight. I am joined by the Endless One himself from Yavin Base, David. He said I could call him any of them. Did not name a preference, so I would choose to do all of them and intersperse them as I please. David, what's going on? How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's nice to have such energy coming into this stream, man. It's quite awesome, you know. And when we do Legion, we're like, you know, very chilled out. It's a little more like golf. This is more like combat sports, you know.
That's because Legion takes 4 years.
Yes, and X-Wing takes, you know, sometimes 20 minutes, depending on what brand you're playing.
Yeah, I literally remember, like, when I first, like, found you streaming Legion, I was like, oh, Star Wars. I was like, I'm kind of hungry, though, so I'm going to go get something to eat. And then, like, I left during turn 1. I went to, like, a restaurant, came back. It was still turn 1. I was like, oh, my God. All right.
That puts us in a... that's about right. I mean, that's a good summary. Sometimes it do be like that.
If you guys aren't familiar, this is Yavin Base. He streams Star Wars Legion games.
And I used to be a X-Wing player. I quit after 2.0 came out, but I'm excited to be casting X-Wing for once.
Yeah. That's why he's guesting on the 2.0 stream, because he went from 1.0 and stopped, so we can't bring him into 2.5 without, you know, going through 2.0 first.
Yeah,
he has to suffer with everybody.
This is how little I know about this game, is that I have no idea what the differences between a stress and a strain token is.
So
is there a difference?
Oh, sure. So a stress token limits your dial. Like, you can't perform red maneuvers when you're already stressed unless some defense, and you can't do actions when you're stressed. So a stress is very limiting. A strain token, all that means is the next time you defend, you roll 1 less defense dice.
Ah, okay. That harms your agility.
Yes. There's also a deplete token, which is the same thing as a strain except for attack dice.
Ah, okay. So strain and deplete are sort of two sides of the same coin. Yeah. Well, I learned something. That's awesome. It's already a win for me and for everybody watching.
Right. Betting is open here. We have got Mark, who loves garlic bread, flying a Dengar scum list, and Vladimir, who apparently is a captain, flying a resistance list, headlined by Poe. I don't know if you knew this, but Poe is good.
I do. I remember Poe back in the bad old days when he was infinitely regenerating, arc dodging, pilot skill 11. See, now you know my origins, right? Because I'm even uttering words like pilot skill.
I call that period of X-Wing Nom, because, like, the people who, like, went through it talk about it exactly the same way my parents talk about Nom.
You're absolutely right. It was exactly like that.
I wasn't here for it or Nom, but, like, it feels like it.
Well, I'm rooting for Scum. I'm just gonna come out and be a bad caster and tell you who I'm rooting for.
Fair. We all have our biases. There's Psych with the first bet of the eve, placing it on Mark's Scum list. L Programmed, I saw you subscribe with Prime earlier. Thank you so much for chiming in and placing your bet. I appreciate that. We do have some card giveaways after each game. And if we get 3 more subs, we'll be giving away a custom Stratastrike dial.
I'm just gonna go all in on
Other way
Scum
around.
right now.
Yeah.
There you go. So okay. Now that I've put all my points in on Scum, who do you think is the favorite?
Gosh, Scum definitely has the heavier hitting list, but ZZ is super hard to kill, and Poe is really good. Now Poe doesn't have munitions.
Oh, he has no like
Dengar-
pro torps or anything.
Yeah. Also, Dengar is not the loadout that's on screen. We should actually, at the end of the round, we'll take a look at the Dengar thing. They don't have the new cards in the 2.0 overlay yet.
Ah.
So I have to like kind of finagle it to make the points work and everything. So Dengar is going to get a shot here. This is going to be a nice little range 3 banger onto Greer. For hit crit. And using a charge from the droid for a reroll, hit crit crit coming into Greer. That means Dengar will have to take a shield. And Greer gets all the paint in the universe. And will spend it. Take nothing.
And Dengar has no way to recharge the shields, right? Because that was
Nope.
Painbot, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
R5
no
PA.
regen here.
Okay, so he's just taking a health for basically no benefit.
Yeah, it took one for no reason, really. Although it was worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean, hit crit crit's nothing to laugh at, you know.
Oh, Zuvio, 1 hit. This is going to be 3 dice, and you need a natural one.
Nope.
And Greer, plenty of it. Greer being kind of scary, charging in like that. But well done, take nothing. Greer, and should get a rebuttal now at I4. And since this is a strain, so there's a strain token on Zuvio right now, which means Greer will get the shot. 1 hit. Zuvio rolling 1. And that is going to be an early damage on Zuvio.
Going after that poor quad jumper, he just wanted to tug some space junk, man.
Yeah, it's kind of rude if you think about it.
And the aces do nothing.
That is the end of turn. So let's take a look at this Dengar build because it has some new cards that aren't in the overlay yet. Dengar with Notorious. So after you defend the attackers in your firing arc, you may spend 1. If you do, the attacker gains 1 strain token. This works really well with Dengar because his ability is if the attacker is in your front arc, you may spend 1 to perform a bonus attack against the attacker. So someone he defends gives them a strain with Notorious and gets a bonus shot after that.
Pretty good. So you get the bonus shot with the lower agility.
Yep. Gar
nice.
Saxon. While you perform a target lock action, you can only choose an object in your front or rear arc. While you perform a primary attack, if the defender is in your front or rear arc, you may remove 1 orange or red token from the defender to roll 1 additional die to a maximum of 4. So that could be a nice way to pump up your shot. Overtune modulators, punishing 1 and R5 P8. While you perform an attack against a defender in your front arc, you may spend 1 charge to reroll 1 attack die. If the rerolled result is a crit result, suffer 1 crit damage. So when you rerolled it into a crit, you actually had to take a shield. Zuvio has Tracking Fob. And that's about it. Let me see who you assigned marked for elimination to. I assume it's probably Poe. I'm gonna hop down and ask him real fast. That card isn't in the game yet. Hey guys, real quickly, who is marked for elimination on?
It's not marked. It's not. It's the track.
Oh, that's
fob
right.
and the
It's
question.
IG11.
They got it
That's
all
right,
wrong.
yeah.
It's supposed to be IG11.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Like,
sorry.
if you spawn IG-11 in a spawner, it will bring up that card for who knows what reason.
Gotcha. All right, cool. So it's actually supposed to be IG-11, not trekking fob, which makes more sense considering tugs can't lock. So overtuned modulators, 3 calculates coming to Dengar's aid here. Jimo, how is it going? Welcome in.
Hey,
Get your
Jimo.
bets in now. I think we're gonna be having some big attacks this turn. K fighters spreading out. And this is going to be a tractor.
Uh-oh.
And tractors lower the agility of the
Yes.
ship. And
The
he
quad
could
jumper
move him-
was the last ship I played in 2.0. But the quad jumper was so cool. This for exactly this reason. Tractor's so good.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Greer
He's setting up
gets-
a little kill box here. Sorry to interrupt you again.
No, it's all good. So Greer gets that free rotate after he completes a maneuver. I wouldn't be surprised to see a boost here. He is in 2 arcs currently. Probably doesn't want to be in 3 or 4.
Where do you think Dengar's going here? Maybe like a 1 bank?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Dengar like 3 bank left. And just take the bump since it doesn't matter. And
Yeah, I don't even know the dials anymore. So if I say something completely ridiculous, just let me know.
Well, the dial of Dengar is like stupid. So going left, very easy. Going right, very hard.
Right, because the punishing one has that sort of lopsided engine column.
Yeah.
They were trying to make it fun, but it turned out to be completely not fun.
Right. Mystic says hello. Hey Mystic, how are you? Axel Prime says waiting for the second match featuring Carlos Garcia. Listen, we're all waiting for the second match, but we got a first match, and it's a pretty good one so far. I mean, it's just they exchange shots, so that's good in my book. ZZ,
Yeah,
out of here. Has nothing to do with this.
It seems like the scum list, like you say, has got a lot more beef, and it's a lot more ponderous than the resistance list. And the resistance are all these like high maneuver, high agility ships that are trying to avoid combat basically until they can set up a nice kill shot on maybe like the weak target like Zuvio. Ooh, forward for Dengar.
Strain. So Dengar will get no action. So Dengar's trying to confront Poe here.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, if you look at Kaz in the top left, he's got perfect flanking position. We're doing a really nice job of kiting these K fighters, but there ain't anywhere for Poe to go. He's just gonna start blasting, and he's gonna choose to blast Zuvio. So Dengar is getting that first shot. Get your bets in because it looks like it's time to trade some blows. Dengar's gonna spend the stress from Poe for an extra die. And you can R5P8 this.
Go for it.
Absolutely
There it is.
does. Spends a calculate. 3 hits and a crit coming in.
That's excellent.
Poe rolling 3. Spends the focus to avoid 2. That's still gonna be 2 shields on Poe.
So that was
As
Gar
a
Saxon
goal.
there.
Yes, that was Gar Saxon spending the extra. Poe gonna take the shot at Zuvio. Oof. Has a target lock, you spend it on all 3 here. You don't have a focus anymore, so you might as well take your shots.
Yep. Go fishing.
2 hits. Better than the none before. 1 evade. Zuvio taking another. That's 1 away from half points on Zuvio.
Now, at this point, if you got the halves, you just run away, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how you actually play
to
it.
run away.
I'm sure.
You would just be hunted down. It wouldn't do anything for you.
I say it half jokingly.
Hit crit from Zuvio into Poe. Poe Dameron. Oh! His own dice knocks him. Poe's taking half. And that crit is a hull breach. Everything's a crit now. Yeah, as Agal said earlier, Poe is so fucked next turn, and he's amended it to, my bad, Poe is so fucked this turn.
Yeah. That
Rear
really
now.
hurts. Yeah, you just keep your focus on Zuvio. That's all you can do. You've made your bed.
Yeah, you gotta. We're gonna go 2 dice into Zuvio. Two hits. Zuvio, 1 evade. That is half points on Zuvio. Welcome to the points club. Zuvio's already shot. Poe's already shot. So it goes to the K fighters since Kaz is still out of it. Range 3, reminder that Greer is tractored, so that's kind of like a permanent strain. Only 1 hit. Are we playing 2.0? We sure are. This is Legacy Night. Greer will spend to avoid taking damage there. Second shot from Red. Red has no mods. But doesn't need them. Why would you need it when you roll hot fire? And Greer takes it all. More points. This could just be a kill depending on the crit. The crit is stunned.
It feels like if your resistance, like allowing any shots, is just bad news, even at range 3. But that tractor didn't help him out at all there. That was massive.
Yeah. Now because of overtuned modulators, 2 green tokens leave the punishing 1, which means punishing 1 gains 2 more stress tokens. Now an important thing to know here, Yavin, is that stress tokens don't stack. So he's not rolling 3 less agility. It's for the next 3 shots, and the only way you can clear strains are by doing a blue maneuver or by getting shot at. So he's got 3 of those to take care of. He can get rid of 1 by doing a blue maneuver here.
Sharing with us a little theory crafting in the chat about Connor Net and Dead Man Switch.
Mystic says my crack came in the mail today. Yikes. He means a crack shot card. Like I know what he means, but like yikes. Oh, I started the timer on the wrong game. What are we at? We're at like 57 minutes. Let me sync up. Yeah, the FBI is watching me now.
Sorry, try not to laugh too hard. That's actually pretty funny.
Alright, so the time's right on screen now.
And I was thinking that that Resistance was going to dance all day here, but this last turn has really given Scum a door. It's opened the door for them.
That turn, as far as I know, was disastrous. And here's the thing. I forget who has initiative. I believe that Mark has initiative, which is good for Vladimir, because now Vladimir can respond to where Mark leaves the arc for things. So I almost wonder if Poe's going to end up going left here to try and fake out Mark and get Poe coming on the backside. But all I know now is that if you look at where Vladimir's forces are. They're all spread out. The inability to focus on anything right now, that is a huge hindrance. And also, he hasn't been able to engage with all, like, ZZ hasn't shot and Kaz hasn't shot. Meanwhile, Mark's been able to focus down both Greer and... Oh, here it comes. This is going to be a tractor. You can tractor Poe, lower Poe's agility. And you can move him onto the... Oh, he's going to barrel roll. I think this might be a self-bump play to keep the arc wide from Dengar. I'm surprised you didn't throw the tractor on there. Lowering Poe's agility permanently would have been nice. And you could put him over the cloud and get an extra strain too. That would have been...
And as expected, Kaz turning in on the K fighters, but it might be too little too late.
Yeah.
And trading Zuvio for Poe, obviously terrible for resistance.
Yeah, you're hoping that Poe is like in the end game. You can't trade. There's nothing to trade him for here. Although
Yeah.
Dengar is actually more expensive than Poe, but like... Alright, getting rid of one strain, we'll have to roll for another strain. Alright, so there he is, keeping that arc wide. That's a tactical bump. In 2.5, you wouldn't do that because you could take damage.
Right, they've gotten rid of tactical bumping.
Right. So Poe, I imagine, will focus Poverdrive boost to the right and only take one shot. I don't think you can Poverdrive boost to the left. And you don't want to take 3 shots like where Poe is at now. So
Yeah, that's like dead Poe.
yeah, absolutely.
The lovely kill box that Vladimir set up here. Not Vladimir. Whatever the name of this gun player is, Mark.
Mark. Yeah, Mark.
I'm a total professional. Okay. The guy I'm betting on. Lovely kill box.
Yeah.
He needs like 2 boosts.
He does. And I believe he opened his foils. Oh no, they're closed. They're closed. They're just not lined up. So the barrel roll, there's a boost barrel roll option that you can do. So he's gonna boost first. And then can you barrel roll left? Does the 2, is it big enough to barrel roll all the way left? This would be a Poverdrive boost of the Millennium if he can barrel roll all the way left.
Wild. Is he gonna go for it?
Here it comes. It is giving him an error, but not a doesn't fit error. Does anyone know the command for barrel roll? Is it RB2L? RR? I'm gonna talk to them real quick. Hey, I'm gonna try something in the description.
I actually think he does have room. I think the game's just being goofy. It's not giving any interface because, like, oh, it probably won't, but we should still give it a try as a matter of principle. Yeah. Okay, so it's probably not gonna work.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't fit.
Oof. It would have. I was impressed.
All right, it does not fit. So the game was not wrong. Darn, who knew? Sykes says, Greg, you sound like you were under the weather. You feeling okay? I've had something up with my voice for like the last week. I don't know what it is. It's not COVID. I've been tested about 1,000 times. So, see, hit crit from Poe. Gonna spend. Oh, okay. Spends the focus. Takes a shield. Doesn't want to take the crit. Greer. Gonna shoot the K-Fighter. Lloyd says that Kaz is gonna have to do some heavy lifting as opposed to the 0 lifting he's done so far. Hey, hit crit coming into the K-Fighter.
If he could kill a K-Fighter here, that would go a long way towards balancing this situation out.
Yep. Damaged engine, very good. That makes all of his turns hard.
Oof, that's devastating
stressful
for a K-Fighter.
Yeah, well, he just won't be able to, like, one turn in, next turn. Gotta stick to the banks if you still want mods. Here's Kaz.
No.
Nolan blanks. Does Kaz have heroic? Sure does. Heroic reroll. Into 1. I mean, not as exciting, but something. That's evaded. And now comes the time of Poe's reckoning. 4 dice into Poe. Only 1!
Wow.
And Poe still takes it. No, wait. Poe has heroic. And Poe still takes it.
Times like those.
Oh, it's a direct since it's a hull breach.
Doesn't that mean that Poe's a goner?
No,
he's got 4
one
hull.
more into a blinded. It was a direct into a blinded. And now 4 dice from the yellow K-Fighter. 2
Oof.
hits. Rerolls 1 with Predator. It's a crit. Poe is guaranteed dead. Down goes the Dameron, who takes another direct hit on the way out.
Well, he went out in a blaze of glory. A heroic blaze of glory.
Yeah, if only he was heroic at all.
Yeah.
Mark
See you
able
in
to focus down
Dune,
Poe.
Oscar.
And I mean, you only have to look at the top side of the board to see where Poe went wrong. Right? All of his support ships. Greer's facing the wrong way. Kaz is way out there. ZZ not in the fight. With 47 minutes left, Mark takes a 92-42 lead. But more importantly, Mark has got the biggest piece of this resistance list off the board. Now all of a sudden, Kaz becomes the heavy hitter. And, you know, Kaz is a 2 agility ship. We'll roll 3 agility for a time. Mystic saying that Poe was all like, Leroy Jenkins. Which he was. He was like Leroy Jenkins. David, what did I do with my medicine? Did I really throw it away? Am I that dumb?
I don't actually know.
carry the stream for a second, David. I'm gonna look for my.
All right, I'll give it a shot. All right, we got some short banks from the K fighters, and looks like a K from Zuvio, or excuse me, a sloop. Scum got to get turned around here to face the oncoming fireball. That fireball's going in solo. He's like, I got the flank, boys. I'm a little bit late for Poe, but here I come. Now ZZ's slow in a difficult spot. Certainly range 2, possibly range 1 of a K fighter. Discretion is the better part of valor, choosing to rear arc it rather than face the storm head on. Dengar getting rid of another strain, and focus is up. And Dengar will start things off.
And it looks like Gar Saxon's going to go ahead and remove the stress from ZZ for that extra die. Getting real value out of Gar right now.
Oh, you can focus up for the full marks. There we go.
Woo!
And ZZ, very disappointing on the defense.
Immediate half points on ZZ. And a disabled power regulator. ZZ's going 1 forward next turn. You know exactly where ZZ will be. ZZ gonna return the favor to the yellow K fighter.
Yeah, it looks like the target for resistance now is the yellow K.
For 1. K fighter evades, something that maybe Vladimir should learn about. Kaz now gonna get that extra die. 3v2 into the yellow. Kaz gonna hit for 2. Yellow avoids 1.
An anemic reply from the resistance here.
As Greg struggles to take pills. I'm not good at taking pills. Are you good at taking pills?
Reasonably well. I do
so
take.
Bad at it. It's like this whole dramatic production thing for me. I have to like take a sip, I let it pool, put the pill in, and then swallow it all and hope it doesn't get caught.
Oh, I know the feeling about like feeling the pill in your throat still after you swallowed it. Ugh.
Oh, the worst.
When it's not there, but you think it's there.
Yeah.
I know all about that.
I think I accidentally threw away my sore throat medicine, so I found some like allergy medicine that listed itchy throat as something it cures. Like, well, worth a shot, I guess. Garlic bread mark. Yep, it's garlic bread mark. There's the K turn from yellow. In my opinion, this is a trap put into Kaz. Because as good as this list has been, you're not catching anything. You're not catching an A-Wing if they want to go fast.
Both those A-Wings on 1 health remaining, though, is super tempting to chase, but...
Absolutely. Too hard for Greer. Gonna rotate the arc for free. Can focus rotate if you want. You're not gonna get a shot. You might just want to stay there.
It's 40 minutes.
Just joust Dengar or something. Ask Wade snaps. Yeah.
Basically.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah. Although I don't think we've seen a double tap from Dengar yet.
No, we definitely haven't.
Poe jousted Dengar but didn't shoot Dengar.
Yeah, he shot Zuvio, and Zuvio survived. And all
Kaz
Dengar
figuring
has to do
that
is
everything's going into ZZ, so. Yo,
Oh,
there's
Dengar
the
does
move.
chase CZ.
The 3 blue, because it's a left maneuver. Can take a lock. Take a focus. CZ doesn't have a red token. All right,
Now we might
Dengar,
see the double.
range 1. For a crit, gonna use R5P. Oh, it's blanks. ZZ just needs a paint. Gets it.
Gonna natty out. Do you think he should double tap here?
Well, he can only double tap if ZZ is silly enough to fire at him.
Oh, that's fair. She won't do that. She'll shoot the K fighter that's injured.
Yeah, you should shoot yellow K-Fighter for sure. Gonna shoot
No, going
red
for-
though. I think
Okay.
this is just to try and strip. No, I don't know why.
Maybe having good feelings about Kaz here.
Heroic. Only
Ayo.
one. K-Fighter rolls plenty of evades. Zuvio now. Range 3 into Kaz. 2 hits. Zuvio has been deadly. And is Kaz going to spend? Yes, Kaz does spend.
That's actually huge because now the attack is unmodded. From Kaz, I'm in.
Yep, absolutely. Into red. Get the extra, so this is 4 die attack. Watch it be all focuses. Only 1 hit. 1 evade. The dice have felt one-sided, but also I don't think Vladimir's done a great job of positioning himself. Range 3 into cast, so 3v4. A crit?
Should be evaded here. Yep.
Barely, but yes.
If I remember my math.
And this is going to be 4v3. No mods for anybody.
That should force
Hit,
it to at least 1
crit,
damage.
crit, predator reroll.
Ugh.
2 hits, 2 crits coming into Kaz.
We're looking at 2 to 3 here.
Gets 1 evade. Hit, crit going into that fireball. Who already has a damage. So that's going to be half points on Kaz. Wounded into a damaged engine. Oh, man.
Just going from bad to worse for resistance.
Yeah. Oh, so Kaz had R5, so he fixed that 1 damage before. So Kaz is at 3. So that is no, that's half points. They have 6 total all, so half points on Kaz. 136 to 42 for Mark now. 37 minutes left. This is approaching blowout territory.
Yeah, I mean, what's to stop Scum from just tabling in the next 20 minutes?
There's, I mean, not
Very
a lot.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really felt like once Poe was dead, Dengar could just run the table, essentially, and just bully everyone.
I think the fear of shooting Dengar just has made him live for so long here that it's like he's now at the point where it's going to be almost unstoppable.
Yeah.
2 forward and a focus for the ace. K turn. Looks like Kaz is the target now.
This is kind of
Before
exciting because
Zuvio.
this This is the kind of list that I would play. Actually, the kind that the Mark's running.
I think
It's
we
like,
might
hey,
see
I
a
own all those
barrel
ships.
roll. I wonder if we see the barrel roll from Zuvio to try and get a block. Nope, just a focus.
Yeah.
Is there still bidding here? Yes, I think you mean the bid. Yes, there is a bid. Should I put this? Mark was at 200 points. Vladimir was at 198, so Vladimir gave the bid to Mark. Here is the turn in from Greer. It's what you got to do. You have to get... freaky. This is going to be nasty.
Oh, no.
This is about to be a 5 dice shot here. Oh, no, wait. Guard's a maximum of 4, so you can't guard.
You can't guard to 5.
3 hits, no more charges on the droid. And that is a dead Greer.
Yeah, even if he focused, it's gone.
Initiative killed Greer. R.I.P. And this is going to be our first attack into Dengar. So this is going to trigger the Dengar rebuttal with Notorious. Dengar taking 2 shields. Gonna Notorious a strain. Now he could spend that strain to give himself an extra die, but with focus, evade, and the cloud extra die canceling it out, this isn't a great shot for Dengar. Only one. Notorious gives a reroll, hit crit. And focus evade, you're good. Spends the evade token, takes nothing. Now Tug going range 1 into Kaz. Hit, crit. Zuvio has been a hit machine. Gonna put another crit through into Kaz. And it's another wounded pilot.
Sorry for all the keystrokes.
All good.
I'm just trying to... I'm coordinating a league game with one of my opponents.
So Kaz had a wounded pilot originally, so he just had to roll for that focus. It does take a strain.
Oof.
Yeah. And Kaz, if Kaz goes down to 1 here and still lives, he's still gonna die unless he can take Zuvio out. Because Zuvio has a Connor now. He's going into yellow. But Zuvio has Connors. You have to kill the Connors.
Uh-oh.
I get it, though. Kaz, he doesn't get the extra die, but he does. You can try and take a shot away.
Isn't a Connor net does it still do damage?
It does 1 damage, yes.
Oh, so it's a guaranteed kill.
Yeah. And spending for 3. 2 evades from the yellow K fighter. What a dick move. And now the K fighter lines up Kaz 4v2. 2 hit crit predator reroll. Stays at hit crit. Kaz. Heroic. 1 evade into another crit. And that crit is a console fire. As if it wasn't enough. For the kill, Red 3 hits into Kaz. That's it.
There's no way Kaz survives, and
Kaz is dead. ZZ on 1, all that remains. We do have 2 games for you, but before then, we do have some card giveaways. Drop the Connor net anyway. I like it.
confirming that variance played a rather large factor in this defeat. But it was a combination of piloting and good variance. Let's just
yeah,
clear on.
Mark's ability to put baby in a corner.
Yeah,
so to
I
speak.
take from Mark on this.
Wade Snap says, I think variance just sped up the process. I agree.
Yeah. So why does every ship on this board have little Fantasy Flight logos on it?
That is a special edition from Mark.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's a statement, if you will.
Ah. It's almost a political statement.
Yeah. I don't know about political, but yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Insofar as game studios, game studios are political.
Dengar just disrespectfully evading ZZ.
Yeah, it's like, doink, you're not going to do anything to me.
Now, I think he could Notorious here and give ZZ a strain. I don't think ZZ would be able to get rid of it. Because you got to pretty much one hard. What I would like to see here from ZZ is a 5 straight. Go out on your own terms. Notorious says in our bummer.
Yeah, if he Notorious him, it's like playing with his food. I mean,
We do have a game 2 that is going to be between Carlos and Caesar. Oh, Caesar. I get it. I was like, what the fuck is a Caesar? And then it's a creative way to spell Caesar. I get it now.
I don't think I've ever encountered that before.
And he's going to tractor his own ship to give it a barrel roll.
Oh, wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know tractors were able to be targeted to friendlies.
Yep.
That's wild. The more you know. Yeah, so he tractors him back and he's like just getting him in an arc.
Dengar giving up the pursuit. Boo. Cowardly. Dengar is going to Gar Saxton. Take a target lock. What are you looking for, Psych? This is going to be a 2v4 Gar Saxton. Oh, 3v4 shot now. Spending his own target lock for an extra die. And it pays off. My God. Hit, crit. But ZZ Slow says, you know what? Not now. Not ever. ZZ no shots. So yellow K fighter will get one. 3v5 with a focus and an evade. My guy's gonna need to spend a token to live. Christ.
On 5 dice, couldn't find 2 evades. Seems not good.
Not great, Bob. Not great. Well, Dengar's out of the picture here, so if you're ZZ, you just go head on with these K fighters and say, you know what? It's time. It's time.
This is my time. ZZ's hello, hero of the resistance.
Yep.
Can ZZ kill a ship before the end? It's definitely possible.
Yeah, you should be able to ace. Yellow only has 1 health left.
Oh yeah.
So
So you can initiative kill yellow. Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Also, guys, check out this new redeem.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
And then if you check the Discord, it puts a screenshot from when that triggered. And the Steam screenshots. It's really fun.
That's pretty dope. ZZ running for it with a tail gun though.
Run, ZZ, run!
But he tractored his own 1 health K fighter.
Yeah.
So ZZ, you know, if this is range 2, I mean ZZ's got a really high chance here.
And it is 2v1 ZZ.
Let's go.
Show me paint. Oh my gosh.
There's no justice.
ZZ spends 1, takes the focus back. It's an evade. Why can't we let Vladimir have a kill?
0 justice in this world, Greg. I don't know what to tell you.
And there's the kill. There's no justice. You're right. No justice in this world.
Yeah.
Thurks. THR Thurks. Thanks. THR NKS. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. No justice, no peace. There's the win for Mark and Scum, though. We're going to pay out the winners. GG.
Yes, give me those nickels.
You get the nickels. All right.